The meaning of reform is inseparable from the meaning of change, namely change to the system or government structure, oriented to fundamental change for the better. Change to the system or order require a considerable amount of time and space in the frame of system that continues to experience dynamism. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, the Excellency, the educators. Firstly, I am Asy Syifa Nurazizah and I'm from Cendekia, Bengkulu, Tengah. I'm so grateful and I'm happy today because I can bring this motion, and our motion is about this House prefers the strategy of pushing for institutional reform to address police abuse and misconduct rather than defunding the police. Ladies and gentlemen, and with the information is defunding the police means relocating or redirecting funding away from the police department to other government agencies and programs such as social services, youth services, etc. Defunding doesn't mean abolishing examples of institutional reform. It includes many things that police misconduct be judged by an oversight body which many involve civilians. That officer involved that's another critical incidents be independently investigated and prosecuted, and that the training of officers be overhauled and monitored to emphasize escalation. Ladies and gentlemen, if we are looking at now, members of police often commit misuse, etc., which damage the image of the police and cause the state to lose money. And the way how to fix it is improve that own institution, but it will spend a lot of money. So I don't agree to improve this institution, and I have three different arguments. My arguments are: first, it's better to allocate the money into the other programs, and then the second is it can change the organizational culture, and then the third is if we try to fix the institution, it will be possible that the police will commit the mishumour. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the first argument. It's better to allocate into the other programs. So, this House prefers the strategy of pushing for institutional reform to address police abuse and misconduct rather than defunding the police. So, if you want to improve the institution, it will cost a lot of money. So, why don't we use the money for the other programs such as social services, youth services, housing, education, healthcare, and other community resources? I mean, it can change, and it gives us a benefit, etc. And then we go to the second motion. We go to this option. We go to the second argument. It can change the organization culture. In the fact, various changes in the strategic environment have forced the public sector to make bureaucratic reform that should have consequences on changing the bureaucratic culture in the public sectors to be more externally oriented culture. As example, the Financial and Development Supervisory Agency is internal control government agency that should change the organizational culture. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the third argument. My third argument is, if we try to fix the institution, it will be possible that the police will commit the mishumour. It's right. As far as I know, the police misconduct and harassment is still an evil that comes with the broad discretionary powers that officers are granted. In some areas, it has become so commonplace that many don't even realize it's illegal and actionable. Like example, false arrest from illegal search and seizures. One of the most common ways police abuse their power is through false arrest. This is linked to unlawful search and seizures under the Fourth Amendment. In practice, This is when a police officer search your area without having the right to so to find something illegal and arrest you. Ladies and gentlemen, from these three different arguments, I have a conclusion that it will be better for us to use the money for doing our programs, and it's also give us a benefit. So I think it's enough. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.